Hi and welcome to MysticMimTarot. Thanks for clicking on my video. I hope that you're all having a lovely day today. I just wanted to let you know that I have 2 decks for sale on Etsy. They're digital downloads and the link is below if you're interested. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. We'll get a lot of different messages for you from the masculine. I'll also finish off this reading with various songs that resonate with how the masculine is feeling today. This reading will not be for everyone, as it is only a general reading. So please take the cards that resonate with your story and leave out the ones that don't. Thank you. Let's begin. What would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I could kick myself for abandoning you. You are a queen and you are so intelligent, beautiful, confident, sexy, alluring and ambitious. The karmic is a peasant who is low vibrational, trashy, witchy, diseased and a feral. I want a seat at your table now, Divine Feminine, but I know that I am unworthy of it. How could someone as scattered, reckless, and impulsive as me have ever come into contact with someone as grounded, stable, and together as you are? You gained clarity regarding my indiscretions and my secrets. What I was saying to you and what I was doing did not match up. I understand that my actions have shown otherwise. However, a part of me will always love you, even if that is toxic love. I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people who make you feel all alone. This is the karmic. You always made me feel so special, secure, loved and cared for. I really do feel as though we have unfinished business together, Divine Feminine. I have so many enemies around me at the moment, and to be honest, I don't know who I can trust anymore. I underestimated you in a major way. I never thought that you would achieve what you have since I have been gone. I have attempted to find you inside everyone I've met after you, but no one has even come close, Divine Feminine. My arrogance, my pride, and my ego were the 3 barriers between us ever working this out. Despite how you act towards me now, I feel that you still love me deep down. I feel really depressed at times when I reflect on how I lost you. You were a real one. There are days when I long for you and pine over you and wish that you were here beside me. I made up fake stories about you after you didn't come back chasing after me. I am so smooth when it comes to women. I am charismatic, alluring, and I ooze sex appeal. That's how I get women to fall for me so quickly. I am finding it difficult to stop stalking you, to be honest. I am really so obsessed with you because you were the best I've ever had, Divine Feminine. You were supposed to act all jealous and chase after me when I picked the karmic. I was astonished when you didn't act in the way that I thought you should have. I tried desperately to keep you away from the karmics that I was dealing with. I have so many responsibilities now here with this karmic. I am actually jealous that you are free and that I am now tied down with her. Some of the last things that you ever said to me are stuck in my brain to this day. I am trying not to be superficial, however you definitely are the most beautiful woman I have ever been with, Divine Feminine. I have a pattern. When my life becomes difficult and I'm facing a lot of challenges, I want to run back to you. You were my safe place. I couldn't settle down with you and I wasn't ready to boss up with you. I knew that you were the one though, the whole time. All you did was move on and continue on your journey solo. You didn't create problems for me. You didn't get back at me. In fact, you completely detached and kept it moving. You look better without me in your life. You are looking good, smelling good, and feeling good. I hate the way that you get so much attention off other men. I feel as though you are purposely trying to get back at me by succeeding so much in life now that I am gone. The karmic's energy is ugly and toxic. She's disrespectful, loud, unpredictable, mean, violent, bitchy, and scary at times. I hate the way that I cannot stop thinking about you. I know that I should be over you by now. I know now that you are way out of my league. You have an old soul, Divine Feminine. It's like you've been here before. I was lining up my next victim and love bombing them when things went downhill between us. I like to have multiple people on standby at all times, just in case it doesn't work out with the person I am with. I am a serial cheater. The karmic really did trick me. I just want you to be aware of that. She was cunning and she tricked me into putting spell work on my own divine partner. She did this by telling me that you were evil and that you were a dark witch, Divine Feminine. She essentially used me to attack both my divine partner and my divine union. I was talking to others behind your back. When you questioned me about it, I always denied it. I gave you the silent treatment sometimes for days at a time to punish you. The problem with me is that I am suffering so much inner conflict. One part of me wants you back and wonders what could have been. The other part is caught up in this wild lifestyle of sex, drugs, and booze that I am so accustomed to. You had to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings, or else you would have lost yourself, Divine Feminine. You loved yourself enough to not settle for good promises and bad behaviors. You had to be ready to survive alone because I changed. At one point, you were important to me, and then you suddenly weren't. People change suddenly, and that's exactly what I did. A real man will cut off any female that threatens his relationship with his woman. A boy will make excuses. I guess I am a boy then. My mental health is seriously declining. I have never been as obsessed with anyone in my life as I am with you. I have also never had this much regret in my life. The weed and the alcohol are making me spiral downwards. I really need to get control back over my life. What else would the masculine like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? You gave me so many chances to change and grow up. You were so patient with me, more patient than anyone has ever been with me in my life. I have always been the type to project my mistakes and insecurities onto others. I always play the blame game, and I always have a scapegoat in my life to take things out on. That was you in the past, Divine Feminine, but now the karmic has become the scapegoat in my life. My addictions are getting worse. I've increased my drinking and I've been experimenting with new drugs. Sexually, I've also been experimenting with things that I never thought I would ever do in my life. I always prioritize my friends over anything else in my life. I did things to try to send you crazy, and then when you reacted, I blamed you. I know that I cannot play with you anymore because you are now standing in your power, independent, strong, and free. The heartbreak that I caused was absolutely horrific, I know. I drove a dagger straight through your heart. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. We say wrong things. We fall, we get up, we learn, we grow, we move on, and we live. I am only human, Divine Feminine. I have been having so many dreams about you recently. We were complete opposites. I moved in the darkness and was always in moon energy representing secrets. You, on the other hand, live your life in the light and you are always in sun energy, which represents the truth. I am definitely being humbled by spirit. I have always been cocky and arrogant. I tend to think that I am better than others. I want to come back and make you an offer, but as you know, I have this toxic, jealous, envious, evil karmic who will be following not far behind me. The karmic has threatened to get in contact with you and inform you about all of the gossip I spread about you and the lies I told on you, and also she wants to reveal my deepest secrets. The karmic tricked me and made out that she was religious, spiritual, and a good citizen originally. I discovered that instead she is a criminal, she is into black magic, and she casts spells on people and also exchanges sex for money. I saw you as the person I wanted, but not at the time I met you. I knew you had all of the qualities of someone to offer commitment to or settle down with. I was out sowing my wild oats though. The timing just wasn't right for us. I didn't recognize the divinity within you. Unfortunately, I lumped you in a group with all of the other karmics. This was my biggest mistake with you. Divine Feminine, you just want to surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, who touch your heart and nourish your soul now. You are a queen and you realize that you never ever should have put your heart in the hands of a joker, me. This is your quote and what you believe, Divine Feminine. Never chase love, affection, or attention. If it isn't given freely by another person, it isn't worth having. Believe it or not, I knew that you were wifey material from the first day I met you. I am such a jerk for not staying with you and treating you the way that I should have. I never ever thought that I would see the day that all of the sex I was having behind the scenes would be illuminated for you to clearly see. I presently have people surrounding me that betray me, backstab me, lie to me, and cheat on me. I guess this is my karma. I did want complete control over you because that's who I am. I am domineering and I love to dominate women as I love to get my own way. From one day to the next, you switched up on me. You put up boundaries and held back your energy. I've had no contact from you, and I know that you are focused on yourself right now. I feel left out. I desperately want you back in my life, but I don't know how to approach the new you. I cannot comprehend how I had you under my thumb 1 minute, and then I suddenly lost control over you. The problem was that I never treated you like an equal. You completely stick to yourself now, Divine Feminine. You love keeping your business private concerning your money, your health, your family, your career, your projects, and especially your love life. I know that you probably feel that I have a split personality disorder. You watched me switch up suddenly. 1 minute I was affectionate and loving, and the next I was angry, domineering, and plain mean. You seem to be living in your own little bubble right now, treating yourself, working on yourself, and improving your lifestyle. The karmic is in big trouble now with the law. She stalks you and keeps tabs on you with technology any way she possibly can. I am an emperor in reverse now. I am obsessed with power and I'm completely corrupt. I have burned so many people in my life. Now I need help and no one is there for me. You never viewed yourself as the other woman or as competition. You are simply your authentic self, Divine Feminine. You didn't care how much you loved me. You weren't prepared to put up with any more suffering to prove it. What messages for you today, Divine Feminine? You alchemized all of the pain and chaos I caused you and turned into the Empress. When I was in your life, you had no balance, you felt overwhelmed, distracted, and you couldn't focus properly. I mistreated you and left you stuck in your head and then abandoned the connection. Spirit is really rewarding you for being exactly where you should be and following your life purpose. The whole ball game changed when you discovered your self-worth. Your vibration and frequency changed. I want to know everything about you right now. How is your family? How is work? How are your kids? Most importantly of all, how are you feeling about me? DF, you were looking for a man that you could grow with, expand with, and create a solid foundation with. I wasn't after those things. I am a commitment phobe who loves to have a good time. I am a true womanizer, Divine Feminine. I love the conquest. When I became defensive with you and changed up on you literally overnight, that was when the karmic entered my life. The karmic was delusional and she presumed that she could acquire your destiny by partnering up with me. I want your forgiveness for not fighting for us when I had the chance. You have new love coming in and I am panicking because you are mine. My emotions have been all over the place recently. I am up and down all day long. DF, I think of you, I just can't talk to you right now. I miss you, I just can't admit it right now. I need you, I just can't show you right now. I love you, I just can't tell you right now. Sometimes I just feel as though I don't know how to love. The karmic's behavior is outrageous, as she's savage with jealousy because I told her that I still love you. The reality is that I am not a good person and I have done terrible things in my life. Since you cut the cords between us, my life has gone downhill fast. I was thriving on your energy. I am an energy vampire. You have nothing but Dharma coming your way. You are being rewarded by Spirit for walking away from me, as I did not have good intentions when it came to you. You are an Empress, and you have been attracting a lot of things into your life. The spiritual work that you have done is really paying off now. I cheated on, lied to, and betrayed one of God's chosen, a real earth angel. I have settled for a Jezebel spirit with entities attached to her who is obsessed with black magic. I know now that you have a mission to fulfill here on earth, Divine Feminine. You ascended towards the light whilst I descended towards the darkness. I tried to pull you down into my low vibrational lifestyle. I did so much to hurt you that now you don't want anything to do with me. I gave you so many excuses as to why I wasn't stepping up to the plate, till you got sick of hearing them. I apologize for stealing your energy in the past. Your energy is so high vibe and addictive. I have a God complex, and I thought that I could control your love life, your money, your emotions, and your stability. I acted as though you were inferior to me, DF. In a way, I feel like you are making a mockery out of me. I leave your life and then you suddenly get blessed. I don't like it, and it is making me very jealous and spiteful. I look at the phone all the time to check to see if you have texted me. I really miss your texts. Friends and family got into my head and created doubts and confusion using gossip and slander about our connection. The karmic wanted you all bothered and depressed because I left you for her. However, you don't even care anymore, Divine Feminine. You had every right to be suspicious of me. I was up to no good, even though I denied it every single time that you questioned me. Your energy was one of the best supplies I have ever encountered in my life. I was using you to feed my narcissistic ways. You ask yourself, why did I have to encounter a man like me in your lifetime? Someone who lied, betrayed, and cheated on you when you are such a good person. It was your light, Divine Feminine. It attracts demons. Narcissists don't handle rejection well at all, you know, nor do they handle being exposed for the lying cheaters that they are. This is why I'm so angry right now. It was all fun and games when I was getting away with everything behind your back. The partying, the third parties, the cheating, the drugs and the drinking. But now that it's out in the open, I am sad and angry. I feel defeated and I feel like a complete loser. I was narcissistic and I latched onto you to steal your time, love, energy, and attention. Did you feel like you always knew so much more about, I always knew so much more about you and your life than you did about mine, Divine Feminine? I am sitting back and observing you rising like a phoenix. You were smart enough to realize that you had to release me. I was never going to change. You had to cut your losses and walk away. The karmic still thinks that she has to compete with you. It's so crazy because you have gone MIA. DF, you are not competing with anybody. I would have sex with anyone at any time, regardless of whether or not I am in a relationship. It kills me to admit that by choosing this karmic, I have lost a legacy, a divine inheritance, and most importantly of all, a divine partner and counterpart. We could have had it all together. Now I am karmic. I'm such a douche. The karmic convinced me that you were a witch who was into tarot and that you were attacking me spiritually. She talked me into defending myself against you, Divine Feminine, by attacking you with spell work. What messages for you today, Divine Feminine? I thought I had you where I wanted you. I underestimated your strength. I have one particular friend that I confide in about you, Divine Feminine. He constantly reminds me about how I did you wrong. My brain cannot rest as I am consumed with thoughts of you, Divine Feminine. You don't respect me and look up to me with admiration like you used to. I came to the conclusion that you knew more than you said, thought more than you spoke, and noticed more than you realized. The money, love, time, affection, and energy that you were once putting into me, you are now injecting back into yourself. That's why you are on a major glow up. In the last week, I have been looking at your photos a lot on my phone, Divine Feminine. What messages from the masculine today? You felt rejected by me initially. However, now I feel rejected by you. The tables have turned. Divine Feminine, you have been MIA. You never wanted anything from me. The karmic just wants me for what I can do for her. You are a one-man show, Divine Feminine. I was removed from your life by spirit because I caused too much trauma in your life. I was pressured into this relationship by my family. I know now that you view me as either a page or a Knight of Wands in reverse. I actually have a criminal record and I hid this from you. I have a very bossy and controlling nature. More messages for you, Divine Feminine. I have never had anyone satisfy me as much as you did, Divine Feminine. I hid my toxic lifestyle from you. I am completely reckless. I should never have two-timed you and the karmic. You are the greatest of them all, Divine Feminine. You are the GOAT. I was playing a game with you and the karmic. I was attempting to put you both in a competition for my love. Can you still feel me in your energetic field, Divine Feminine? I am a shapeshifter. I will change to be whoever I have to be. It comes so easily to me. You are at a stage in your life where you will never ever let anyone take advantage of your pure heart ever again. It was easier for me to lie to you rather than tell you the truth. I know I am such a coward. I'm sad that you have withdrawn your energy and that you are no longer fighting for me anymore. I regret taking advice of family and friends regarding us. I stole your love, energy, and time, Divine Feminine. I know that part of you still loves me, however you don't trust me anymore. I just wish that you would love me the way that you used to. You absolutely love your own company. However, I cannot stand to be alone. You only view me as a karmic lesson now. The lesson was having to learn about self-love. If I could go back and change everything, I would. We can't change the past though, can we? Spirit set this all up so that now all I can do is sit back and watch you rise to the top. Ghosting you was wrong and very disrespectful. It was a reflection of my immaturity. I always left you wondering what was next between us. I do whatever I want, when I want, and how I want. You set me free to go back to the streets, Divine Feminine. Every time you accused me of something that I was actually doing, I turned mean towards you. The karmic is using tarot readings on YouTube to spy on you. You flipped the script on me, Divine Feminine. I am experiencing so much karma that I want to come back because I cannot handle it. You healed your heart by giving God all of the pieces. I turned my nose up at you in the past. Spirit put me in my place by blessing you right before my eyes. I ruin every single relationship I get in because I'm toxic. Apology or no apology, closure or no closure, you are moving on regardless, Divine Feminine. I sold you a dream and a fantasy. I don't want to admit what you already know. You took a leap of faith away from me and towards Spirit. I am shocked at how strong your cutoff game is. You need to cleanse your energy, Divine Feminine, to get me out of it. I fought against this connection when all you gave me was compassion, respect, support, and kindness. I wouldn't admit it in the past, however, there was way too much interference going on in our connection. You have reinvented yourself and you are extremely powerful right now. I walked straight into my karma. She has put me through absolute hell. I had a dream that we reconciled and I was so sad when I woke up that it wasn't real. You brought peace and balance into my life. DF, you are like a voice in my head. The karmic and I have done scams to get money illegally. I treated an empress so poorly and put you in the same box as the karmics. I cannot grow with her. She has nothing to offer. With you, I could have had everything, Divine Feminine. You were like the underdog. Now look at you. You're succeeding and everything you touch turns to gold. You presumed that those around you were genuine and had great intentions simply because you do, Divine Feminine. Now you know that's not the case. So many people worked against this connection. You are getting justice whilst I am getting karma. I am in the Nine of Swords, stressing and crying over this connection. DF, you freed yourself from me and the cycle that I had you caught up in. Being unfaithful to you was not worth losing you for. You were my happy place. I got really distant from you when you caught on to my lies. I know that you felt like a babysitter for the longest time, DF. I was too dependent on both you and your energy. I have codependency issues. My toxic patterns, addictions, and beliefs ruin this connection. I am in a terrible situation at present. However, it is all self-inflicted. I have no one to blame but myself for the way my life has turned out. I still have addictions and entities attached to me. I had you wrapped up in a third-party situation that was so beneath you. You freed yourself from it. Yes, I am with a karmic, however, I don't love her. I still love you, even though my love is toxic. My money is in a bad way now because of her. I am struggling to pay my bills. My self-destructive patterns are keeping me stuck in a vicious cycle. I've been finding ways to numb the pain and escape my emptiness and loneliness. Honesty is the best policy. It's such a shame that I wasn't honest with you. I made a fool out of you, DF, by putting other options before you. You released the 10 of Wands in your life, which was me. I know that you really loved me in the past, Divine Feminine, because you kept forgiving me over and over again. I kept leading you on and giving you empty promises and excuses until you decided you had had enough and you walked away. I understand that you were trying to lead me to a life upgrade. However, I wasn't ready to change. Me betraying you forced you to work on your abandonment issues, which has led to your soul growth. I am aware that you are not hung up on me anymore, Divine Feminine. There are so many good men out there who have so much more to offer you than I did. I am really paranoid about how many of my secrets you have uncovered. DF, I really wish that I had married you when I had the chance. You get way too much attention for my liking. I am a runner. I sabotaged our connection. I am such a coward. I never gave you closure, and that was on purpose. It was so that I could always come back to you. I create soul ties with a lot of people and always leave the doors open so I can return at a later date. No matter how many chances you would continue to give me, I would continue to disappoint you. I know that you have other men who are interested in pursuing you. I think that you have cut the energetic cord between us as I am struggling to feel your energy now. People don't normally become a star when I betray them like you have done, Divine Feminine. You are the only woman ever to stand up to me, and deep down I do respect you a lot for that. I found some gross things in the karmic's phone. I was horrified. She's disgusting, Divine Feminine. I want to come back in where we left off and go from there. I don't want to discuss what has happened with the karmic. The karmic cannot stop comparing herself to you daily. It is getting really old. Now it feels as though you couldn't care less about me. Spirit is your focus now. I am so nosy, DF. I am always up in your business. In the end, you felt like you were in a connection with yourself when it came to us. DF, she is a thief. She steals money off innocent people. The way I left you out in the cold was in the long run a blessing in disguise. Rejection was God's protection. It was all my fault, however I blamed you. My ego and pride got the better of me. I thought I had you where I wanted you. You surprised me. I completely underestimated you. Your silence is being heard loud and clear. Spirit was divinely protecting you by me choosing the karmic over you. I feel like I don't have enough to offer you now. There have been cases of domestic violence between the karmic and I. When you realized that all of the effort, work, and time you put into me wasn't going anywhere, you knew it was a waste of time and that it wouldn't last, Divine Feminine. I never ever thought that you would walk away from me forever. I thought we were just on a temporary break and that you would be back. I only ever live in the moment, never thinking of the future. That's why I make so many reckless decisions. I just use the karmic as a pawn to make you jealous. I rejected you to continue on with my toxic lifestyle. What messages for you today, Divine Feminine? Even though you are the High Priestess and you know what I'm attempting to hide, I still can't bring myself to tell you the whole truth. I always get what I want in life, but not with you. You're the only one who has ever left me. The karmic is so jealous of the spiritual connection that we shared. We have daily fights over you. It is so creepy how all of the things that you predicted actually happened. I am speechless, Divine Feminine. It drives me crazy when you don't respond to my texts and calls. I should have chosen you when I had you in the palm of my hands. Now it will be impossible to get you back. I loathe myself because I rejected an earth angel. I don't like the way that you were so independent. I wanted to be the boss. I know that I truly need to grow up. I've always been on the immature side. I was a sneaky, lying cheater. You have all 9 pentacles, DF, on your own. You're just missing 1 pentacle, which is true love. You seem very closed off to love at the moment. I have awoken to the fact that she is the karmic and you are the Divine Feminine, the blessing from God above. I took the dark path after we broke up, DF. I really wish that I had stayed on the right path with you. I am staying away for now because I really don't know what to say to you. I still can't stop looking at your photos. I spiritually demoted myself. I rejected my blessing. I wore a mask with you. You would have left me if you knew the things that I was hiding from you. I am a player. I am busy now entertaining other options. However, you are the only woman who has ever made it into my heart space. I am aware of the damage that I have caused and I feel like a complete fool. The karmic is sick. Spell work has backfired on her. I cannot come to terms with my mistakes. I sacrificed an angel to be with the devil. I did love spells on you to bind you to me. I am racked with guilt over the way I treated you. I understand why I am experiencing this bad karma. Divine Feminine, stop spying on me through tarot readings. You outgrew me and then you put up strong boundaries. She breaks all of my possessions, dear. She broke my phone and vandalized my car. My guilty conscience is killing me. You brought me down a peg or two, dear. I have had an ego death. I am waiting for you to contact me first. I want you back, Divine Feminine, but I also want my other options too. I speak so well of you, DF, that it drives her insane. I hate the fact that you are a high priestess. I cannot keep any secrets from you. Ever since I took the romantic offer off them, I have been suffering from karma. Now we'll get some more messages for you, Divine Feminine. What would the masculine like to say to you today? I have have never regretted anything more in my life as much as losing you. I wasted too much time on the wrong people and things. I presume that you are still in the process of healing, Divine Feminine. I am watching you living your best life. I am such a coward. I didn't even have the gumption to come forward, tell you the truth, and give you closure. I daydream about you, then when I go to sleep, I dream about you. The things that she accused you of, Divine Feminine, were the things that she was actually doing. I am going to attempt to come back to you for another chance. I let my family make way too many decisions for me. I am still constantly pulling on your energy. I am drinking way too much, DF. I am a borderline alcoholic. I will never ever forget the way that you made me feel, Divine Feminine. You were complete wish fulfillment for me. I don't know why I did what I did. I cannot stop daydreaming about you. It's crazy. I can't be alone, and that is my downfall. You were nurturing to me just like a mother is. I miss your cooking, Divine Feminine. I have an addictive personality. I have a number of different addictions now that you don't even know about. Now I will get some songs where the lyrics reflect the masculine's thoughts and feelings regarding the situation between you both. You may want to look up the lyrics to these online. The first one is Narcissistic Man by Plan 3. My Obsession by Ice House. Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover by Sophie B. Hawkins. Party Animal by Getz. Rico Suave by Gerardo. Unfaithful by Rihanna. Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. I Am a God by Kanye West. Liar by Profile. Be My Icon by Duran Duran. Guilty by Paloma Faith. Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Life of Regrets by Chester C. Separate Lives by Phil Collins. And the last one is You're Beautiful by James Blunt. I hope you found this reading insightful and interesting, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel as it helps my growth. Bye!